I despise poor.
My name is Darius Whitmore, and for 28 years, I wore my wealth like armor, built a tech startup, sold it for millions before 25, and convinced myself that success made me better than everyone else, especially people who had less. I know the irony, a black man who'd faced discrimination becoming the oppressor. But I'd climbed so high, fought so hard to escape where I came from, that I forgot the hands that lifted me up. Every morning, I'd walk past Miguel outside my building without eye contact, complaining to security about the optics. At cafes, I'd snap at baristas, leave terrible reviews, mock people's clothes and struggles. Money became my identity. Anyone without it became invisible. The turning point came on a Tuesday in October. Rushing to a meeting, I bumped into an older woman carrying groceries. Her bags fell, eggs cracking on concrete. "Watch where you're going," I snapped, never breaking stride. She knelt slowly, gathering broken groceries with shaking hands. I should have helped. Instead, I kept walking, but I glanced back. Her face held no anger, just quiet resignation, like she was used to not mattering. That look haunted me through my meeting, my expensive lunch, everything. That night, I couldn't sleep. Her face, the barista whose eyes watered when I berated her. Miguel shivering while I complained about property values. When had I become this person? I Googled my neighborhood, not real estate prices, community shelters, food banks, the people I'd trained myself not to see. 30% of families below the poverty line. The shelter 3 blocks away over capacity every night. A food bank that lost its funding. The director interviewed was Carmen Rodriguez, the woman I'd knocked over. She ran the food bank as a volunteer, using her Social Security to fill gaps. A retired teacher of 30 years, dedicating the last decade to feeding struggling families. I'd broken her eggs, food she probably bought to donate. I sat in my penthouse, surrounded by things I couldn't remember buying, feeling utterly hollow. Next morning, I walked into that food bank with a 6-month funding check. Carmen was sorting cans with quiet dignity. She recognized me. I braced for anger. Instead, she smiled. "Would you like to help sort? We're short on volunteers." For 3 hours, I stood beside people I would have ignored days ago. A former executive bankrupted by medical bills, a veteran with PTSD, a mother working 2 jobs who couldn't afford rent. Each had stories as complex as mine. Carmen never mentioned what I'd done. As I left, she finally spoke. "Wealth isn't measured by what you keep. It's measured by what you give away and who you lift up." Those words cracked something open inside me. I started volunteering Tuesdays, then Wednesdays. I used my skills to reorganize, my connections for partnerships, but mostly I listened. Miguel was a veteran who'd lost his family. The barista was in nursing school. Poverty isn't a character flaw. Wealth isn't virtue. 6 months later, I advocated for affordable housing at City Council. Me, who once complained about those people. Carmen sat front row. Her nod meant more than any deal I'd closed. I'd spent years running from government housing, food stamps, the shame of being poor. I thought money would erase it. Instead, it gave me power to inflict it on others. True wealth isn't zeros in your account. It's recognizing humanity in everyone, remembering that dignity isn't purchased, it's inherent. I still catch myself slipping into old patterns, but now I have Carmen's voice, Miguel's story, and a community that taught me what I'd forgotten. We're all just people, trying our best. My money didn't make me untouchable. It almost made me inhuman. But a woman with broken eggs and more grace than I deserved made me remember how to be whole.